There you go. Hello! We are live. Welcome, welcome. Come on down. You should hear the sound of my voice as we meet once more for yet another session of Jokes, Tales, and Critical Fail here at crispy_VDL. Oh no, we've got misaligned players. Get in your seats, kids. Get in your seats. Who's not in order? Great. It's not, yeah, it's not your, just because we're down to, okay. Grin, is in their spot. Ignacio is in Hoffs's, or Hoffs is in Ignacio's spot. Let's go ahead. Ooh. Question up here. Properly order. And I think we gotta make these boxes on bigger one of these days, but we'll get to that then. For now, today is indeed not. I am going to do this. That. Wait for everything to stop freezing. And this is an ASMR. This is an ASMR stream. Nobody's ever misspoke before. This is the first time. This is the yeah, right? I appreciated that. Rude. We'll see. What? No, they're just all gonna move past the tanks for that little guy at the back. Weirdly, they're all you know, oddly scared of the metal man. It's just a group of mage slayers. They all have the mage slayer feat. Is it mage slayer? What is it? Yeah, I think it is. I love that feat. It is a good feat. I'm gonna make sure everyone has it now. Anyway, welcome. Oh, the stream doesn't even know. They can't even hear you, so they don't know why I'm threatening to kill you. I've just been talking to myself. Let's get that desktop audio in here so we can. I'm just talking to the voices, yeah. They are talkative today.
Essentially, Twitch is coming to my left ear, but Discord's coming to my right.
Well, now that you know it's working, you can stop confusing. That. Yes. I would recommend.
But they're delayed.
Okay. Here we are. Everyone's gathered, and we've got voices. You can hear the voices in my head now. So we can begin with first things first, a recap of last time.
You should buy that thing.
Why, what then? What?
What?
Why are you talking? I'm gonna have to mute you all. Hush. Shh. A little deafen. Do it. Okay. Last time, which was some time ago, so buckle in for a brief recap of our heroes and their situation. As currently, within the heart of Rakesh, a scorched continent, is the name, our heroes burrow deep beneath the same organization affiliated directly with the Emperor themselves. The party ventured off on the road, only to get duped and deceived, attacked by bandits and hooligans who have stolen their belongings, left to wander the Mirhan Desert with all that is on their back and nothing more. They now must seek aid, a harsh land. However, fortune is in their favor. For running into them in the desert after slaying a group of ogres, you met a strange contraption which has been moving under the dunes. A contraption by the name of Burjal, the Dune King. Operated by Neft Aket, a artificer of great skill, clearly, as his contraption is immense, immaculate, and powerful. Shaped like a scorpion, Burjal is made out of dense metals, made and crafted to burrow through the sands and scour to detect a fuel known as God's blood. Neft, a previous member of a group known as the Golden Iris, once was affiliated with this humanitarian operation, destined and bent on spreading aid to the nation of the Red Empire. This was some time ago, and our heroes run into Neft by happenstance out in the burning sands, as well as his assistant, Samal. Neft, a rather older dwarf, hardened hands and a rather studious look about him, is accompanied by Small, a Yuan-Ti individual who, rather built themselves, seems to carry themselves with a rather closed demeanor, but a pendant upon their neck, which indicates holy worship. As you all have assisted and agreed to assist Neft in his journey in search of God's blood, Neft has agreed to help you all gain back and rebuild what you have lost. If not personally reclaim what was stolen from you, you will build anew. Within his forge, within the Dune King, you can work to craft new supplies to arm yourself in the job you have taken on alongside Neft and Samal, to hunt down a fuel source known as God's Blood, a powerful and magical source of fuel, also known to enhance magical abilities within items and others, should it be consumed with other dastardly effects in tow. However, God's Blood is the most efficient fuel known to this planet, and as you scour beneath the sands, Burjal seeks arcane device installed upon its tail. You have traveled for some time with Neft Burjal, and as you have Sorry, 1 second. Be right back, guys. Please stall.
We're stalling. Hey, how goes, guys? We hear stall.
Yeah, we're so very good at stalling. Very skilled. We practice all the time. We're just absolutely amazing at it.
We're the perfect stallers.
Man, but what would they do if they wanted to play D&D with Crispy?
Well,
Mm.
you know, there's a fancy little link in chat that could pop up if somebody types a command. I don't remember what the command is.
Link, is it not?
It is link. That'll open up the link tree where you can go to start playing, and you can find a game that may be suited to your schedule that you would like to join, where you can start playing with Crispy as your wonderful DM.
He's pretty cool, I guess.
Amazingly skilled stalling.
I just
This
started
is
laughing way
incredible.
too hard. I had to mute myself because it just sounded so scripted.
Sounded what?
Because you sounded so
That's what made it great. That's what made
Now-
it great. It was just like
Isn't that the joke?
just-
Isn't that the bit?
It was
Now,
like
what the
you forgot-
viewers.
It was like you forgot your line though.
What,
You
what the
caught it.
viewers don't realize is everything that has been said so far is actually
all
on
scripted.
the script.
Which
It's
speaking
all
about
scripted.
that, we're starting on which page? Page 4, right?
No, it's actually
we're
page
on-
5.
It's on page
Got
5.
it, page 5.
That's why you're behind.
Yeah.
Because you were
Ah.
supposed to say the link line and then you didn't, so now I had to say it.
Yeah, you said the link line, but I typed mine in, so I did do the stage instruction.
Okay,
You
good,
did,
okay,
you
good.
did, yeah.
Um,
You remember that part, but not what page we're on? Amateur!
Hey,
This
I'm
is-
just used
this
to
is
hearing
actually-
it and then doing it. Okay, I'm sorry.
This is
I
actually
accept your
how
apology.
meta our script
I accept your
is, guys.
apology.
This is also
No.
in the script.
Then I don't accept your apology. Because yet again, you had to get prompted to say your line.
Again,
I
this
can't
is all part
work
of the
like
script.
this.
But speaking
The
of
fact
marking
I
up the
have
script,
my
you guys
notebook
need
next
to
to me.
remember lots of changes
You
were
don't
made
have
on page
the script
15,
next to you?
right? Don't
Oh,
go
wait,
by
really?
what's typed in
I
there,
wrote it
right?
down
Either
the
you
other
wrote
day.
it down on the extra notes or like you wrote it in the margins, but they entirely
Well, I
changed
have
how
to
that
work with.
scene works.
God. Unprofessional.
Oh yeah, page 15 does have a lot of changes.
Right? Right. I
Yeah.
was kind of surprised. We don't usually have that
Wait.
many adjustments.
That's what the issue is. You printed out the script, you should have the Google Doc open.
No, I like making notes in some of the margins, so that way I know whenever things do get changed on the fly,
No.
or
You
whenever
know
we
for
have
a
our
fact
ad-lib
that
sections.
Crisp is gonna go in there and change something right before stream every time, so you have to have the doc open.
But
See,
it's so much
that's why-
nicer to just read from the physical pages.
That's why
like,
anytime the
just-
doc gets a change,
Hops,
I have
you
a
do
command set
nothing
up and
wrong all the time.
automatically
I can't-
faxes
I
me a
can't
new
follow
copy.
Exactly. See, and I print it out every time.
You're right.
And
You're
yet
right.
I- and yet I do
You're
it
just.
perfectly.
I can't fault you for
Printing
anything.
is
You're
not
just
the
too
problem,
perfect.
just their skill is. That's all.
You're right. You're right.
Wait, they added Vadit? Oh man, I thought they were gonna shy away from that one. That one's a little.
We're not playing Baldur's Gate, damn it.
Wait, we're not playing what? That mine just says redacted.
Yeah. Mine says redacted will lose us money.
That's crazy because mine says, say it, get all the money.
Someone
Okay.
is sabotaging me.
Oh, damn. Okay.
So Avery's on a secondary contract. Understood.
Okay.
I'm
Well, I
allowed
think
to be.
we need to have a
Must be
talk
allowed
with
to be.
Chris
It's
now.
because
This
I'm a
is a little.
It's because she's
Wait,
not
wait.
union.
Chris is back. Chris.
Oh, Chris.
First of all, you
Okay.
muted. So you know.
Did you bring water?
No.
So,
That's
Chris,
not on the script.
page 15 of the script, did you redact everyone's except for Avery's about talking about Baldur's Gate, or was
Yeah.
that like, or is Avery under a secondary contract?
I mean, frankly, it's a little bit galling you do this when all the Hollywood writers and actors are on strike. Like, you're really going to side with the corporate people
this was
here
in
and start
effect
treating the rest of
before
us normal
the
people?
strike. I signed for it before the strike. Because we're 2 months late, I was supposed to say it 2 months ago. You know,
I'm
so
before the
confused.
game
Okay,
came out.
okay. The writers were on strike then, so this is a script issue. So this is still in play as
Hey, yo,
like
chat,
not a
catch me
great
up.
thing.
Okay.
To catch you up, we started a bit of us reading a script because it just so happened to be that I had a notebook next to me. So it was, oh, are we on page
No,
5 or
it did
4?
not start from him. It started from me going, wow, where could they go if they wanted to play with Chris?
Yeah,
then
and
I
it just
did the
sounded
little
so
spiel.
Oh yeah, thank you. That was actually perfect. I was going to say I haven't. That was well done. I saw that in there.
Yeah, we gave the spiel.
Good
We
job.
made a spiel,
Good
but it
job.
sounded so scripted. It was as if someone forgot their lines. So then it became
So
a script joke.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay. Let's dive on in, shall we? Yeah. Sorry, Neen's not feeling well, so.
Understandable.
My baby.
Also, I really like this crack hammer sound that you're playing.
Right. It's fitting as you guys build up. Where was I though? You are working alongside
Berjal.
Berjal, the
Traveling.
Dune King.
Master of Neft.
You all have agreed to work alongside Neff in the search of a fuel to supply his creations. He currently only searches for a local source, which he got pings of within the area. However, this will only fuel Berjal in a journey north, where you, as well as, I'm sorry, a journey south, my mistake, to the Calgaran Heights, where reports say there is a large font of God's blood, which will supply Neft for many years to come. Once this job is done, he will take you wherever it is you wish to go and help you however he can. For the time, a quest lays in front of you, and as your quarry has been detected, you burrow through sand and stone in Berjal, the Dune King. I feel like every time I say that word, there should be like a
You have to.
like a
Dun,
noise.
Like a lightning crack.
Yeah.
It's the sound of like cascading sand hitting the ground, like sandstone.
Like somebody's gonna be like, "What's that? Do you feel that?"
Berjal.
That's Berjal, the Dune King.
Dun, dun, dun.
Anyway,
Awesome.
as you burrow towards your quarry, Samal, in this rickety metal machine at high speeds, it shakes only slightly as you roll through rock and stone. You ready your weapons and armor as you are set to defend this great machine while it harvests the fuel you are after. You approach, working diligently in your meantime, alongside Neft and Samal, two skillful crafters, like the two skillful crafters who accompany your party. In this time, Neft has offered to armament you any way you need, meaning replacing your missing armor and anything else should you need it. He offers you each an opportunity to request what he can supply. And I hope each of you have an idea of what it is you're doing in this meantime, what you're preparing, and what you're asking Neft for. So I'm going to go around the table to start things off. And as we ended last time, with our armamenting montage, be a little bit more specific as the moment approaches and Neft readies you all. All right, folks. We should be approaching our quarry within the next hour. Make sure everything is ready and accounted for. And each one of you, I've prepared a little gift. What, in the meantime, do you ask of Neft? Do you need any armor? Do you need any weapons? What do you ready as Virgil gets ready to breach? Avery.
I specifically requested for studded leather armor, and I think that was the only thing I requested.
That's all you requested. Nothing else you need. You need not a knife. You need not a blade.
I have a knife. Here's the thing. I feel like that's the most important thing, so I'm just gonna put that out there.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, all you need is studded leather armor. You pull on your leather armor as everyone is getting ready. You strap on the sort of studded plates, which line different areas of your armor, and throw on your vestments over top. Are you still wearing what does Avery look like in their new clothes, essentially? Like, all of you pretty much are getting an opportunity to get whole new outfits, as well as your armor's changing. So, I mean, if your armor is implemented in with your gear, you would look different. What does Avery's new outfit look like?
So Avery used to wear a bunch of layers, just because comes with the cleric territory. So now he's still gonna keep his little shoulder cape.
Cape, yeah.
Shawl, his little shawl cape, yeah. But then instead he's just gonna wear mostly his underclothes, where it's just this white, this light purple undershirt, little longish sleeves. Yeah, but now there's still a vest over it, and he's still wearing his boots and his little beret that covers the back tips of his ears. So he's still mostly the same, but now he's less flowy, more little combat boy.
Give me your hand, boy. Neft walks in front of you as Samal approaches next.
Give him my hand.
Give me your hand. Holds out his hand to you.
I put my hand in his hand.
He flips it over, looks up to Samal. She reaches behind her back, slams something on your wrist, and he straps it on underneath. A number of quick clamps, which tighten suddenly around your wrist. You instinctually panic for a moment, being chained before in your past. And as you pull your hand back, suddenly, lurching away from the movement, Neft goes, "Careful, boy, careful," and reaches to pull your hand back to him. "Careful, it is sharp." And he pushes your hand back against a trigger along the underside of this wristband, and a hidden blade protrudes forward.
You match with B45.
He goes,
"That's cute.
If you're going to carry a knife, don't get it taken from you so easily." Do you have the rest of it, Small? She pulls a couple of vials out from a pouch under their arm, and hands them forward. They're basic poison. There's a reservoir to feed it. Takes a quick bonus action. As obviously, no, it does just take a bonus action. But you can see, she hands them to you in these smooth cylinders, basically beakers, not beakers. What's the word I'm looking for? Somebody help me.
Vials.
Vials. Thank you.
I was thinking tube, like,
Yeah, the actual tube one, but it doesn't matter. She hands them to you, 3 of them, and she flips it over. She goes, "You can quickly just load it into here. When you're ready, it'll shatter the vial, but quick action. If you want to pour it out, you can see."
Cool, thank you. I'm gonna fiddle with it. Would the dagger slot in the wrist fit the dagger of returning that I still have on hand?
No. So just to be clear, it is like it's built into the thing. But
It's still cool.
Yeah, but it's gonna take an investigation check to actually find it on your person. And you can sleight of hand hide it at any point, fairly easily. He goes. He looks at you and goes, "It's just in case someone gets close. But of course, stay your distance should anything go awry. Still feel a little uneasy of taking a child into battle. But it's a tough world out there." What is Hoff's request, and what does he look like after sort of regaining whatever it is you can gain from Neft? Not much of an armor wearer, but Hoffs may not be here right at the moment. I'm realizing. Sorry, I was also just responding to a message.
He probably has to read.
Yes. Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Could you not hear me before?
We could not.
Okay, because I was speaking. All right, but glad that's resolved. So I don't know if it was like caught or if you remember, but I also wanted studded leather because I can't armor because I've got warlock levels.
Oh yes, that's true.
So I can wear light armor.
Yeah, you're provided studded leather as well.
Yeah. But I don't think I asked for anything else because a lot of the stuff I was wearing was just like knowledge based. It was like books and whatnot, and there was nothing like that could be quickly whipped up to help me in combat that I could think of. In terms of appearance, a lot of it is similar to what he was wearing. It's mostly sort of like Avery was talking about, lots of layers earlier. It's lots of layers of like sort of lighter colored cloth and fabric on top of each other, as well as a big he has a big bag where he's got his very large and hefty spell book and all of his other sort of materials and various tools that he carries in there as well. Appearance-wise, he's probably a bit more disheveled than he normally was. He was used to living in the city, and now he's kind of been roughing it for a couple of weeks. So he's not quite adjusted entirely.
You are approached by Neff at a point as well. He goes, "I know there wasn't much you could request, but I've known a wizard or two back in my day who could use a handy little container for their tools. Do you not have this issue?"
I do in fact have this issue. And I pull out the spell book, which itself is already big. I'm like, this takes up a lot of space as it is.
Ah, yes. Well, this is sort of a temporary enchantment, but it should do you for the upcoming situation we're in.
Mhm.
And he hands you over a rune-covered bag of holding.
Nice. Easy. Can I just put my bag in the bag of holding? Makes it easy.
Like like all your belongings that's in the bag?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 100%. You can just
Yeah. Just kind of dump it in.
He throws that over your shoulder and he goes, should something happen to me, that will break till I can get you a more permanent one.
Right. Well,
Don't let anything happen to
another
me.
hour.
Sound good?
Sounds good. You don't let anything happen to me, I'm probably squishier than yours.
Well, I'll see what I can do. He does hit the room off to one side of Berjal, and when we have more time, when we're on the road again after this, I will let you know you have full access to my alchemical lab here, and if you want any lessons while we're on the road, I'm happy to oblige. We will have, of course, samples of God's blood you did show interest in. If you would like to
Yes.
run some experiments on that, we can, of course, have that done. I could show you what I know.
I'll take you up on that offer once we make it to the next couple of hours.
He moves on to Bastion. Bastion, what repairs or changes have you made to yourself over this time?
The repairs are just standard things like getting dents out, buffing out the metal itself to make it just look cleaner and not as aged. But I would suggest request for like a shawl or a covering to cover the new shield arm, so that way it does not look so ostentatious.
Okay, yeah, so you have like a cape now?
Yeah, that just goes over my left arm.
Nice.
With like a small hood to cover to make sure sand does not get into nooks and crannies.
You guys are gonna be the Cape Gang.
Cape Gang.
So cute. Yours is on your left, mine's on my right.
And then Bastion, I believe, has been working on this project of making a very large polearm with a bladed end.
Yeah, and as you made the polearm as Neft took sort of notes for the end that you had requested, and as you guys approach the upcoming sort of events, Neft approaches you and goes, I have a surprise for you. I think you may enjoy this. You do see, actually, Neft is very armored at this time. You can see he has something he wasn't really wearing prior when you repaired, but he is wearing a breastplate, which has, like, platings, which strap down his leg with these metals bands, and, like, reinforce his legs and his arms. So he's got, like, joints at his arms, which move with his arms, and he's got, like, these gauntlets, which are attached and fused to his shoulder pads. Kind of like an exoskeleton. And you can see, like, these large gauntlets on his wrists. What's that?
Is he an armorer?
No.
No.
And as he says he has a surprise, he goes, and this small scorpion skitters onto his shoulder. He goes, give me your wrist.
Bastion does so very robotically in that sense.
You give it like upside down because you saw the interaction with Avery, and he flips it back the other way. And you watch as the scorpion like skitters onto your arm, attaches onto your wrist, and then sort of lays its tail down, so it sort of blends in very nicely. Wrist here. He goes, this too can operate a bit like a hidden blade, but our friend here is more so instructed to... and he just tuts really quick while pointing to the end of your halberd. And you can see the scorpion like skitters down your leg, down to the ground, and then attaches to the bottom of your halberd. He should sit there instead. And sort of, you watch as he like wraps around the bottom of your halberd, you watch as the blade from the tail comes out and wraps around the bottom of your halberd, sticking outward. He goes, you can also apply some poisons within that contraption. However, we gave all we have to Avery.
That's fine. As long as it helps me deal a little bit more, that's perfectly fine.
Once we get some time in the alchemical lab, we can make up a whole batch of poisons, which should be fun. Would you like that?
Bastion just like nods very like stoically in that sense of not even responding verbally, but just like, that sounds good. Agreement.
Ignacio, I had time to whip up a little contraption which you may find a use for. I find you're better at a distance? No? Well, let's keep it that way, shall we? And he sort of hands Ignacio a like metal gauntlet that is like a large majority leather, but like a large plating of leather on the palm, or I'm sorry, metal on the palm and around the fingers, and then up the back with a number of like sort of mechanical tubing along the side. You can see Ignacio puts it on, and Neft turns a dial, and you watch as it like tightens and begins to spark. He goes, that packs a bit of a punch. Literally. It will get somebody off you, but it only can be used so often, so quickly. So be careful of feedback. He then moves to Grin and goes, well, we're almost there. Shall we break him out?
Yes, I believe we should.
What does Grin look like? And do you request any new armor from him or anything, or weapons?
So I believe studded leather was something I was already working on throughout the time.
Yeah.
I would have requested probably like a short sword, and then also if he has a gem or something like that worth at least 100 gold pieces, if I could have it.
He reaches into a desk, and like you watch as he pulls open, he like fiddles with the key and pulls open a desk drawer that's got a bunch of just loose gems which kind of like slide out at the end of the drawer and just like sort of jingle around a little bit in the drawer, and he goes, he's peering them over, like looking in the drawer. Gems, 100 gold. Oh, I see what you're doing. Of course, you can see he's got a whole box, which he pulls out to the back, flips open, and he's got like a bunch of 100 gold, gem. He goes, now you're speaking my language. I'm a bit of a mechanist myself. What are you looking for? Like an amber, amethyst, like a jade? What, I have a pearl. That could be something interesting. Tourmaline? It's a very nice pale, sort of bluish green. Peers through it. I have coral, garnet. I've got lots of gems.
To be honest, I'm not looking for anything specific. It's going to be hidden within another small companion that I create with it.
I'm well aware, he says, as you see on his wrist, he's holding like the box of gems. You watch as he taps his wrist and a scorpion unclasps from his gauntlet and stands upright with a little shining gem within the eye. He goes, I'm well aware of homunculi. He goes, you don't care which one it is, you're saying.
Correct.
I get it. You're young. You're new. Let's go with the amber. And he hands you a watery sort of gold gem.
All right.
You'll learn in time that there's a difference, but experimentation. He walks away. But yeah, what does Grin look like with their new short sword, studded leather?
Yeah, so Grin kind of made this studded leather a little bit more giving for his wings to be able to come in and out of it. His last leather was a little tough sometimes to get his wings out the way that he wanted to, and it's got some small spiked pauldrons on the shoulders, as well as the joints around like the knees and the elbows are a little bit thicker leather, just so that way it bears a little bit more protection to those more sensitive areas.
Okay. As you step forth, Neft looks toward the back door of the place. You can see Oberon as well. Oberon still just wearing his normal scarf, basically, and pants. You can see he's got some splint padding around the pants, little hip wooden plates, and he's got gauntlets which sort of look like bear claws on top of his bear claws. They look like three jutted claws, but you can see there's sort of a bear trap kind of mechanism within the top of the claw. And you watch as he accidentally goes to pick up a fruit on the table. The bear trap springs and they come out and dig into the apple, absolutely eviscerating it. As he goes to grab it, you can just see he sulks. Goes to grab another one.
Can I add one detail about Bastion's new cloak?
Yeah, of course.
It is colored in the old Rakeshian styling, if possible, back from B45's days.
Okay.
That stylization. So colors are about the same as what normal is,
but much more polished. Okay. As Neft slams on the door, it slides open as Grin steps, or I'm sorry, as not Grin, as Beaks steps out. Beaks 2.0. And you can go ahead and describe Beaks 2.0 for us if you'd like as well.
Yeah, so Beaks, he's definitely a much lighter frame now. He's not as thick iron as he once was. He has kind of these extended talons at the ends of his arms, very different from before, where they were not very noticeable at all. A little bit more of a protruding beak that seems that it would be good for pecking to possibly cause some damage to somebody or something, as well as there seems to be a little like door with a latch kind of on his torso. You're not sure necessarily what could be in there, if anything, right now. Yeah.
There's like a little tube that juts just out of their back, like two little tubes that just like over their shoulders kind of like jut out around this like harness which is built into their back. And as they kind of like step out onto the metal floor of Berjal, Beaks eventually stops, looks up, and the shutters that are in like its eye sockets suddenly close into like a fine point, and whatever fuel source is inside Beaks just turns a crimson red as these shutters close, and a puff of steam smoke comes out of the back of Beaks suddenly as it comes to a stop and stares past. Each part of Beaks perfectly polished and gleaming. A work of art, truly. Well,
fantastic.
I think it is time. Samal, are we almost there? You can see Neft shouts to Samal in the cockpit. Neft is currently wearing polished brass and like sort of silver armored plates over his shoulders, which form these pauldrons, this breastplate which gleams polished, coming to like a refined point on his barreled chest, and his thick like trunk-like arms and legs are coated in like bars of metal with hinges at the joints, and his feet and hands are both covered in large metal gauntlets lined with arcane runes finely carved in the metal, the golden metal gleaming, or the brass gleaming bright. As you can see, as he readies his armor, you can see he does like a couple last checks, and you can see two mechanical scorpions just currently stand up and then sort of like stretch each of its legs and then sort of set back into place along his wrists as he sort of does some stretches, picks up a hammer, like a large war hammer, and then a smaller light hammer, attaches it to his belt, throws it over his shoulder, sort of pulls on like a number of straps as Samal comes out wearing sort of these fine, loose, like silken garments lined with metal plates throughout their outfit. You can see upon their like garb are these like, it is all silken, and there are these embossed like golden snakes which run through their outfit. As she too steps out through the room real quick, looks to you all and goes, "We should be breaching any moment. Ready your..." As you guys breach through hard stone. Everybody make a dexterity saving throw as you lose your footing. Or strength saving throw, I'm sorry.
Strength?
It doesn't matter, yeah.
Is
Let's
it
change
one
the
of
is
the
it a
two.
sorry? Is
Strength,
it a
strength,
choice, or
strength.
is it strength specifically? Strength specifically.
Oh, strength
Cool.
specific.
Why couldn't
Strength -1 to my roll.
love the -2. That's great.
So that's
Actually,
actually
+8.
Yeah, Bastion, what was the change on yours? Like, you've got what,
+7.
neutral back? Yeah. A +1 to a +8. Yeah.
Grin and Hoff, everybody like sort of holds firm as Grin and Hoff just go sliding suddenly through and past Samal as she comes out of the cockpit as you go flying in suddenly. Small grabs hold of the nearby railing. Or tries to.
Ooh.
I'm surprised Ignacio saved that. They have a -2 to strength.
Yeah.
I got rid of Neft on the map for some reason.
What?
+7.
Yeah. You two are the only ones who fail, and as Samal grabs hold of the doorframe, you two go sliding past her feet and into the cockpit ahead. As Burjal comes to a sudden stop, their rear end flinging up into the air, sending you flying forward. You take no damage as you just kind of like send down a smooth slide past Samal, who moves their feet, and you're in the cockpit suddenly. The windows which line the front giving you a view of the outside, and both of you can make a perception check.
Nice.
You into a dark chamber, so if you don't have dark
Oh. Sorry. Oh, the nat 20 is not going to be a nat 20. It's still a 22.
Still a 22.
Casual 22.
Just a
Oh wait, that was
that-
I rolled persuasion, but the die is the difference is a 2, so it's a dirty 20 basically.
Dirty 20. Okay, that's still pretty good. Grin can make one as well, if they would like.
Okay, he says persuasion. Or
No,
sorry, not
perception.
perception.
No, perception. I misclicked. That was like, nah. That starts with P. That's the right word.
That's a 12.
12. You have dark vision. Yeah, you're an owl.
Yes.
You peer deep into this chamber. It is dark. It is quiet, and you both can see God's blood dead ahead of you. You burst through a wall, and right on the other side is a font of bubbling black ichor. As it comes out of a crack in the ground, it forms a pool dead ahead of you. You found it. As you see that grin, do you alert anyone?
Yeah, I tell them.
You shout back, God's blood, as Samal's like peeks her head through. No kidding. As you can see more Hoffs, as you see beyond the God's blood is movement in a dark tunnel, 60, 80 feet beyond, just beyond your line of sight. You can see movement in the darkness. Something is in that darkness. And as Samal sort of teeters into the room, we see God's blood.
Yes,
looks like a lot of it too.
Stuff beyond it too. There's things moving behind it.
Things? She hurries
Yes,
and
things.
runs to a console and slams her hand down on something as suddenly Burjal illuminates in a gleaming light. As the tail atop Burjal glows bright and illuminates the room. As you can see dwarves, what look like short, about 4 to 5 foot tall, hairy men and women, currently covered in tattered hides and garbs, covered in bones, currently running toward the area.
Oh boy. Because of course,
Carrying weapons at the ready.
at this point, that goes without saying.
Someone knows Dwarvish, right? Someone's gotta.
Samal yells, "We've got lunatics at the ready!" You can see she just runs from the cockpit.
Do we want the cannon?
Do we have an estimate on how many?
You can see 3.
I only see 3. Okay.
You can see 3 coming towards you. You can see a 4th running deeper into the tunnel.
Probably
Mm,
gonna
okay.
more.
Got it. Alright.
Everybody roll for initiative, please.
Sure. I'm gonna expend one of my superiority dice for my ambush.
Oh, let's go. Nat 1 on initiative. What could be better?
It does make sense. Grin and you are in the cockpit. That tracks.
That works.
Yeah.
Shit, it's been so long.
And after such a
battle
nice
message.
perception roll, too.
Natural 20 on initiative.
Avery is standing by the door.
Superiority dice are D8s,
Oh,
right?
man. Yours are D8s at this level.
Could be. If you don't mind putting out a token in... Can you guys see Burjal, the light? No? I don't think so. Here, I'm actually going to put out your tokens. Nobody drag out a token.
Okay.
For 15.
Okay. Oh well, we're going with it. Hey.
Prior to this fight, do we get the item cards for the things?
No, you don't. If you have any questions, free to ask.
Where am I? What's going on here?
Damage for my weapon? I forget what it was. It was just.
It is a D6. Your halberd? Your halberd's a normal halberd.
It was just overweighted. Was the thing. So I had to just
Oh, you were. That is true. You were doing the. You wanted the heavy, halberd.
So it extends both my attacks to increase reach. Correct.
Did you say increase reach?
No, increase the damage die.
Yes. So, you.
So
Here, I will load that. I will load onto your character sheet. Yeah.
Thank you.
And
then just the damage difference at the bottom, because I'm sure it doesn't do it. It's no longer just.
You're good.
Full arm master.
You'll be fine.
Ow.
Okay. So, you all initiative in Burjal.
Whoa! Look at the boy.
I might have drawn out an extra character.
It's looking like we're just missing Neft.
Where's Beaks?
And Beaks.
Neft and Beaks, yeah.
I think we ever made a thing for Beaks.
Wrong.
Well, I was
Incorrect.
never given ownership of Beaks, so.
Well, that's because
Actually
Beaks got broken
incorrect.
apart so quickly.
Yeah, true.
Beaks got all of one episode before Beaks didn't exist anymore.
Ownership. Let's
We
see.
got two.
He's so defeated. Oh,
So, what is actually cool, if you use the plutonium importer to import a steel defender, if you hit customize, you can customize it to your level, so it actually uses the correct level modifiers and stuff. So let me see if I can do that for you, but you should see beaks and familiars and tokens.
Oh, I do.
Oh, holy shit. Actually, it just changed his health point. Maybe it just, when I made you owner, it might have...
updated.
Artificer's leadership. And who's it tied to? Is that correct? It's 36. Should have 36 hit points right now.
Let me verify. Its hit points should be.
Yeah, I think it automatically calculated it when I made you the owner. +7 to hit, right? Yeah, because it uses your proficiency bonus. Okay, cool.
2
It's
plus your intelligence, 5, and then +5 times your tipster level.
yeah. So your spell attack modifier right now is 7, right?
Yes, I believe.
Yeah,
so.
perfect. Beaks is totally functioning to your level. You should have ownership too. So, everybody roll initiative. Who am I missing? Oberon.
left, and Snake Lady that I just forgot her name all of a sudden.
It's Samal.
Samal, that's right.
Small.
No, it's Samal. You're
Yeah,
mispronouncing
you
it.
hold the S.
Small.
Nope, it's Samal.
Small.
It just sounds like you're breaking up the word small.
Samal.
Small. Whoa.
That's funny.
Oberon. Okay. Well, I'll have you all know
Oh shit, it's only
that Burjal the Dune King over here is also going to get an initiative roll.
It can work on its own.
The Sand King? Well, I guess his token is wrong. His
Dune King does
character sheet is right, but his token is. I don't even remember calling him the Sand King at any point.
Possibly like when you first made it. And then
Yeah,
you
yeah.
do it
That is how it works. Is like it makes the token name, and if you change the character sheet name, you have to manually go in and change the token name.
That sucks.
But that works out beautifully, because honestly, as long as he's being controlled, he goes on whoever's controlling its turn. So having him at like a convenient 1, that makes it all just more convenient. But technically, I have to give him 1. So you guys can see these here. Let's go ahead and break out our pictures. And you see one of them run off. So what you see is sort of in the moment the Dune King bursts through the wall. You watch as you watch as 3 individuals burst into the room as one runs in the opposite direction. You all crash through the room, and as it is issued the call of attack, you each spring into action. Avery, yourself and your companions all holding firm within the room after the crash. Neft looks about and goes, "Lunatics, mad cultists who devour God's blood. We spoke of them." He looks through to Hoffs when he says that. Ready to defend Berjal. I must begin harvesting. You all fight to defend her. And that will begin combat. So as Berjal is here, you may act first, Avery.
Cool,
And
cool.
as the portholes are currently shut, do you use your action to open it? Unseal Berjal? Yeah.
Open the door for everyone.
An unfortunate action, I'm sure, but a very necessary one as you run forward, unseal the porthole, and throw open the door. Do you exit or do you stay within?
Yeah, I'll exit and I'll get out of the way.
Okay, that takes 15 feet of your movement, so you have another 15. Unless you have
Cool.
reduced,
I will
I'm
go
not sure.
here.
I think so.
No, you're good. And then I will summon my spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Let me drag it out from the thing.
Oh,
Your
sorry.
boy cats.
There is one more individual I have to throw out here, actually.
All good.
I meant to indicate that
You good?
that three individuals run into the room. One runs opposite direction. So as these three enter the room, this one running forward, this individual runs deeper in the opposite direction. You run out and summon forth a kitty.
Kitty.
You can summon
Little
it
spectral
much further
shadow
ahead
kitty.
than that.
I thought I can put it within 5 feet of.
Share the spell. Cast the spell.
I want to pow.
Click the dice button when you use the
Says to
spell.
place it, so I'm gonna put it here.
Yeah, we'll delete it afterward. And then it rolls to hit. Wonderful.
Cool.
It has a range of 60 feet.
Yeah, so you can place it 60 feet. So you can place it
Okay,
right
cool.
here.
Then I will. Yeah, then that is the plan. But I
Okay.
can't attack with him yet.
Yeah, when you summon it, it attacks. That's why it rolled.
Oh, even better. Well, then I'll just roll myself for it.
I will allow it since you roll yourself. But yeah, just make sure. I mean, you should get in the habit of sharing the spells because there's some cool effects you can put out. So if you want, you can like go in and disable it auto rolling. But yeah, you roll on your own. I'll allow it.
That's a natural 20.
Of course it is. Sure it is. Sure it is. Why do you have a toy? What do you want?
I love that dog.
Doesn't that mean that they also have to roll damage by themselves?
Yeah.
Can't use the 11?
Well, yeah.
No, I have to roll my own, unfortunately. I roll 2d8 and plus my spell, which is 4. That only does 8 total
Oh,
damage.
are you casting a third level spiritual weapon?
No, it's 2nd level.
Yeah, it only upgrades whenever you use 3rd level.
It's a second
I
level
thought-
spell.
I critted, so I
But
get.
you-
Oh, it's a max damage. We do brutal crits here.
Oh, my bad then. Then it's 8 plus 2 plus 4, 14.
14.
Significantly
Gotcha.
better.
And which cultist was this?
It'll be the one right in front of
The
them.
one running forward. You watch as one
Yes.
rounds the pool of the god's blood, which sort of flows through the earth in front of you. It rounds the stone, and running at you like a madman, you see a crazed pair of eyes as cutting through sort of dimensional space, a claw mark cuts his eyes across the face as it looses blood, and appearing in midair is a spectral cat. Wow, that did way too much damage. It did not do that much damage. It did
14, no, 12, sorry.
14 damage.
No, yes, 14.
Yeah, 14. Okay.
And that's all I can do. I open the floodgates and I flood it out.
Okay. Oh, I also haven't rolled initiative for these folks.
I'll be back.
Yay.
15 was a roll popular.
Oberon is going to use their 100 billion feet movement to run out with 15. Run forward 30. And we're gonna Radiant Sunbolt. Is that only on the bonus attack? Is that how it works? Am I crazy? Am I wrong? 1 second. Use the attack on.
Dropped for a second, it seems.
Yeah, I'm not crazy. Why does it say a bonus action? But he can still fire key strikes as. Oh, there it is. An action. There it is. Okay. I was looking for this. One is going to hit, the other is not. As you can see, this dwarf, as Oberon runs forward, fires a sunbolt toward the enemy. And another as it charges forward. He holds his stance, readies up, and fires a third as it misses. But one of those will hit then. Roll damage with this. 8. And yeah. 90. Yep. As Oberon charges forth, the enemy go. These cultists, as they stand before you, you watch as one of them vanishes suddenly, casting a spell as it enters the room. It disappeared. As the other one comes forward. You watch as it reaches. This individual is going to run forward and through this enemy space and charge at Oberon with a dagger out as it screams loudly through the tunnel. Just goes "Aah!" as it comes forward and runs to strike at him. Oh my god. That's an excessive way to roll the dice, but it makes it look very intimidating, so I'm happy. 24 is gonna hit. He is going to take 15 points of damage. Dumb. Yeah, he's just going to take 15 points of damage as he's stabbed with the dagger. and you watch as he's going to then use an ability to master. So Oberon needs to make a religion save, which he does. You watch as it stabs forward with its knife. It looks Oberon deep in the eyes and starts to say something in a language you do not understand. As it does, its eyes begins to bleed a black ichor. That is the cultist's turn, as the other one is invisible. I'm sure that's fine. Samal's turn is going to spend 15 feet of movement to get out, and is then going to move another 15 to stand in front of Avery. She outstretches her hand, looks toward this deformed and strange dwarf, and is going to cast a guiding bolt.
That's some good damage on that guy.
She holds out her holy symbol and goes, "Careful, these bastards are tricky." And you watch as the snake coils around her hand and then spits forth a beam of gleaming light. It is going to take 18 points of damage. It is struck. And that will be the end of Samal's turn. As this other one comes running forward. You watch as it's going to round its enemies and charge forward at Samal. And it is so this dwarven madman is going to run here in between you and Samal. It rounds Samal and it looks at you in the eyes, crazed and mad, and as this black liquor or ichor drips from the side of its mouth, it looks at you all and goes, "You can join us all." And then goes into attack Samal a couple of times.
No, thank you.
Is gonna attack Samal with a hand axe, and then another hand axe, and then another hand axe. No, I'm sorry, and then a third attack. With
And
this.
then another hand axe.
You watch as this dwarf runs forward, leaps on Samal with its chest bare, with these jagged bones, and it just starts slashing at him with a pair of hand axes. Only one attack is going to hit them, though, as they take 6 points of damage. Yeah, that is that bad man's turn. Oh wait, real quick. Yeah, Ignacio's turn.
It takes 15 movement to get out, and the 15
Yep.
movement to move something else.
So Burjal is here. It takes 15.
To get onto the field. Okay. And then 15 from wherever Ignacio is here, essentially.
Yeah, just beyond Neft is the outside of the machine. So
Okay.
basically here.
Right now. Okay.
So 15 to get beyond Neft.
Got it. And then 15. I guess actually just put Ignacio, essentially where they were, is the best choice for range.
Where? I don't see him.
Uh,
Put him in front of Bergeal, if you don't mind.
Here. Just on the edge of Bergeal. And then attacking with first Hex, bonus action Hex. The one that is injured in part of Oberon. I have to remember how to like do warlock things on Foundry. And then cast Eldritch Blast.
On which one?
The one in front of Oberon.
Gotcha.
And then that has advantage because of Guiding Bolt, right?
Yes.
So 23 to hit
That'll hit.
for 9 damage plus 1 necrotic, right?
Yes. They also can add their Ifriti, their proficiency bonus damage to one of these attacks.
Yeah.
Is it up to 3 times in a day?
It's equal to your proficiency bonus, I thought.
No, it does the damage equal to your efficiency bonus.
okay.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Genie's Wrath. Once during each of your turns when you hit with an attack roll, you can deal an extra damage equal to your proficiency bonus. Yeah, so just once a turn.
Got it. So yeah, then putting 3 to that, so that's 13 damage in total
Yes.
for this attack. And then they have 1 more Eldritch Blast. So we try it again. For a 16 hit.
That will hit.
14 damage.
As you bring down that cultist, he drops dead to the ground.
Awesome. And then that's everything for Ignacio.
Okay.
B45's turn.
Yes.
15 feet to move out here. And then I will move my remaining 15 feet to here and attack or here, and then attack the little red one with my new halberd. For a 19, 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
For 16 damage.
16 damage. You take 1 point of damage as the spikes dig into you on their armor.
And then bonus action attack again for the tunnel or the Polar Master. I just don't know how much damage it's gonna do. The new thing on it. But 25 to hit, maybe.
Sorry. To be clear,
Can I not do that with
no,
the
you're
attack?
using. One second. Sorry, 1 second. I have to check something.
Yeah, go ahead.
So.
Man, why couldn't that have been my damage on the first attack? That would have been great.
Checks. We're gonna recalculate the damage here.
Yeah, I just don't know the damage type for the new thing. I'll make another custom item for Polar Master. Stuffs. My legs asleep. Fuck.
Yeah. So this so this roll is so you roll once. Okay. Basically how it works. The massive property on your pole arm. You choose to attack once on your turn, and when you attack, you cannot attack again until the start of your next turn, which means no reactions. If you do so in this way, you get an additional 2d10
on top of the already weapon.
On top of the already weapon damage. So it's just one attack for 40-10 damage.
40-10.
Yes.
Oh, awesome. Then I would just do that.
Yeah. So you rolled twice, so we can just take the double damage, but it doesn't add the +5 twice.
No. I just deleted that second one back.
Oh, what was the damage? Do you remember?
It's 21.
21. Minus 5.
Yeah.
It was 16, additional 16, so 32 points of damage. I already removed 16 from him, so I'm just going to remove another 16.
I don't need that now.
Yeah,
Be helpful later.
as Bastion brings out their new halberd, it drags against the ground with the weight, and using their shoulder to prop it up, they bring it down on top of this dwarf, and it cuts deep into their shoulder. Yeah, you take 1 point of damage since you only attack once. But yes, this means this does also forfeit your reaction. Well, it doesn't forfeit your reaction. You just can't use your reaction to attack with this weapon.
But like I could attack with a different weapon, possibly.
Yeah,
Or
possibly.
no attack in general?
Bastion.
Got it. That is.
You need the massive property. You can look it up. Is the name of it.
Yeah, I will look at it. Let's see. Bonus action. I don't really have anything then because the only bonus action is Tunnel Fighter, but that's ineffective. Can't attack. No reaction. So that's it.
Well, down the hallway, you all hear a yell. Something that echoes far in the opposite direction, just a "Ah!" which eventually gets so loud and then soon supersonic as you hear a as things shake. It gets loud in this area for a moment as Neft, it's his turn. Neft is frustrated, and is gonna run into 15 feet into the room, start operating the controls, and have to maneuver delicately around Ignacio to get to the pool as they're standing in front of the machine. Virgil over here dash to get to the center of this pool. And you watch as they lower down the machinery, and dip 2 claws into the god's blood. That is Neft's turn, as Grin is yours. Now, if you are to leave Virgil, you'll be coming out here after 15 feet of movement.
Which I will do. So 15 right there. Or is that 20?
That's 15. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, to where you? I was figuring you're on the back of, the back of Beaks right now. Using Beaks movement, so you don't have to use any of yours.
Nah, it's fine. I'm chill with it. I don't need to worry about my movement too much. So I have a thing that I had gotten from, I believe, the last session. I got a big old bag of glass. I would like to take a small shard of glass out of them,
Okay.
and I'm gonna be casting catapult.
Hell yeah. Girls, chill. Go ahead and show me the line that it's going through.
I have not had to do this yet. How do I make a line?
Control and just you can drag out a line pretty easy.
Okay.
Yeah. Surprised didn't make you place one.
Right there. Just shooting at that guy.
Through Bastion?
Yeah.
I need to make a deck save, right?
Bastion, make a deck save.
Yeah, I need a deck save.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Okay. I'm over here trying to update a weapon. And I just
Let's
hear
hope this guy doesn't make the deck save, or else you're hitting a small child with a whole bag full of glass.
Please don't.
Hey, Avery, I need you to make a deck save.
Avery, we're gonna need you to make a deck save.
Oh, it's
Hey,
fine.
we found out last night.
It's
kids are
fine.
not-
I can do deck save. It's +3. I can do that. Where's a nice dice?
If it's not the big
Oh.
bag of glass, I just pulled a shard out.
Yeah,
It's just a 5.
So
That's
you
a
take
fail.
13 points of bludgeoning damage as you're struck in the face with glass.
Ow!
Shit. Beaks, go attack him. So that uses my bonus action to command him to go to attack.
Okay. So Beaks, 15 feet to get to here. Then is going to be able to get to.
He has 40 feet movement.
Yeah, he is just barely going to be
Right
able to get in
here, right?
range. No, he'll be able to get in range here,
Okay.
but
Oh,
just barely.
Found it too.
And then he will be using the force empowered rend. So let me go ahead and do that. That's a nat 20.
Hey, let's go. Beaks runs forward, puffing smoke out of his back as he does, and he just rounds, digging his beak into this cultist. Okay, nicely done.
Oh man. Does the crit damage automatically get calculated the way you have it set up?
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay, cool.
it didn't just roll a coincidental 10 or 8.
Okay. I was like, that'd be weird.
Yeah, it will roll it on the table, so it does seem like that. Okay, Hoffs, it's your turn. 15 feet to move out of Berjal here, out of the side door. We cannot hear you if you're saying stuff. You may have to just rejoin.
Immediately.
All right. Thanks for
Perfect.
saying.
It's not
Yep.
you. It's Discord keeping us apart.
Yeah, it is me. It's called I stepped too far away while still wearing my headphones. And
Mhm.
I'm alright. That was 1, 2, 3, because I can only move. You said 15 feet?
Yeah, 15
of
feet
Berjal.
got you to, that spot right here. So
Yeah.
you move
okay.
one more square from there.
Oh, got it. Okay, so one more. Here, people in line of sight.
Is it safe to say that my weapon is able to wait?
All right. As much as it'd probably be good to kill them, let's do what I think is better, and I am going to use the free cast of Bless that I have from my feet, and I am going to cast it on Avery B45, and Grin will just do those 3 individuals. You are all blessed.
Hashtag blessed.
And that doesn't use a spell slot this time because it's from a feat.
Nice. We love that.
Sorry,
Yep.
you said Avery, Grin, and Bastion?
Basically the players who are present at the moment:
Gotcha.
Avery, B45, and Grant.
Perfect. We are going to put a blessing upon ye.
Ooh, they're all blessed.
Nothing to stop me.
As Hoffs rounds out of the machine, steps down, opens forth their book as the pages sort of unfurl, and a wave of arcane energy passes across the field, empowering your allies. Virgil is not at the bottom of the initiative order.
Specifically, if I could add a little bit to it, it's a lot of like a sharpening of your own senses in a sense. You know, it's just like thinking a little bit faster, getting there a little bit earlier. It's a lot of the little stuff.
You're on
don't know.
Adderall. No.
Yeah, but
No,
basically
it's
you're on
good.
Adderall. He's just kind of like pumping your brain into overdrive just for a minute.
Doping us is all.
Exactly. That's all it is.
Adderall.
Avery, it is your turn.
America.
It's my turn. Get that spiritual weapon back over here.
Okay.
Yes. And then it will attack the crazy ass dude in front of us. Ah! 9 plus 4 is 13. Plus, we got a D4. Plus, 15 to hit.
Don't you have advantage for being the enemy being surrounded?
I do have advantage. That's worse. That's a 1. 15 to hit.
A 15 is not going to hit.
A shame. I guess I'll just stab him.
Okay.
Are you using your new hidden blade?
Is that a 1 or a 20? Hold on. That's a 20! Okay. You never know with these fancy dice that put their branding on it.
I mean, usually it's a 20.
It's a 20. It's a
Yeah,
unicorn. So it's 4, 5, plus a D4, plus 3, 8, plus 2, 10. 10 stab.
Did you
The gentleman
roll
in front
double
of me.
dice again, or did you remember it's brutal crit?
I remembered the 4.
Okay.
I remembered to add
Just want to make sure. How much?
Yes. 10 total stab damage.
10. You got it. Okay.
And that's all I could do.
You got it. That is the end of Avery's turn. It's Oberon's. As he hears the scream down this corridor. He will go check it out. He sees an individual sort of standing down the hall. He
Get his
is
ass over on.
gonna... Oh, he's got plenty of movement. And do ranged attacks. Yeah, they're not bad. Nice. 25 points of damage as he fires 3 bolts into the darkness. That is his turn. As the cultist's turn comes, Avery, you're gonna get stabbed at advantage.
Oh, cool.
No, wait, that's not a stab.
Wait, that's not the right one. Madman. It's different.
Oh my god!
It's only a 23 to hit, and you're gonna take 19 points of damage as this knife digs into your mind suddenly, and you can hear a cackle from this man's voice. We will all be one when the darkness consumes us.
You need help.
Um.
Okay.
Mhm.
Ooh,
Mhm.
I'm on my last legs.
Mhm. Well, he's gonna stab you again.
Oh, spicy.
And you're at advantage, I'm pretty sure. So this is where I could.
I am being flanked.
This is where I could truly kill you.
You could in fact truly do that.
18 points of damage as he
And
stabs
I'm
you again.
Down.
You can hear this ravaging dwarf come out of invisibility as darkness shimmers off its form like dripping darkness. And his face is in a wide smile as he carries 2 knives over the body of a child. Small turns around in a hurry, however, as you hear down the hall Oberon go, we've got more company, guys, as he looks down the hallway beyond. Okay. Yeah, Samal's going to turn around in a hurry, looking to you on the ground, Avery. She's going to bonus action healing word you. We'll pop a second level into it.
Appreciate it.
7 hit points as you come back up. And she turns around and oh, actually, she's then going to present her holy symbol, which the 2 coiled snakes, as she holds them out, then suddenly begin to move once more as one begins to grow large, a spiritual snake, and is going to lunge out at this cultist. You watch as it fails, and is going to take a sudden 24 points of necrotic damage. As Avery, you gain 24 points of healing.
So 7 plus 24? Or just
Correct.
24 total? Oh, sweet. Cool.
As she uses
I'm back to nearly full.
Channel Divinity Involuntary Aid. You watch as her snakes coil, one forming a spiritual snake which stashes through this dwarf suddenly, as the other one, coiled at its base, dashes into Avery suddenly, healing them for 24 hit points.
Thank you.
Is it like the healing symbol of like doctors?
Yeah. Like a Caduceus
Aw,
staff.
I remember what it was called. But as you were describing it, it like clicked in my head.
I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, it's called a Caduceus staff.
Yeah, I think so.
It is.
I believe it is as well.
Yeah, that's Samal's turn. Action and bonus action. The madman is then going to turn and attack Samal again. Gotta go for the healers, am I right, people? God damn it.
Valid, that's valid.
Should have gone for the other
It's a
healing.
good
I had
tactic.
flanking. Samal bats all 3 of those attacks away with her shield. That is that cultist's turn as Oberon goes, yeah, we definitely have company. A moment later. As you can see, he is now surrounded.
Oh shit.
Ignacio.
Yeah. So that one's near death, and then that's there. So, Ignacio will move 15 feet here. They should be able to move their hex to that one, correct? The one that's next to Oberon on the map.
Yeah, as a bonus action.
Yeah, bonus action to move hex there. And then casting the first Eldritch Blast onto the one below. The one that's surrounded by everyone.
Okay.
For an 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
13 damage. To really make sure they die.
It's still up.
Oh, they're actually still up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, second one will go straight to them as well.
The same one?
Mm-hmm. For 18 to hit for 6 damage.
It just barely dies with 6. As Ignacio looks toward, pulls out their lighter, flicks it. Suddenly you watch as 2 flares of Eldritch Blasts surge outward.
Yeah. And then that's the end of Ignacio's turn, I believe. Because they should be in range for Eldritch Blast against these, yeah. So that's the end of that turn.
Okay, Bastion.
Cutting around to here. I would like to use one of my attack actions to, if I can, like, pull him into in between Samal and I.
It would take 2 attack actions.
Take 2 attack actions for that?
Yes.
I think it's worth it.
Would be a grapple first to see if you can.
Yeah, and then essentially athletics for it. Okay, yeah. So,
yeah, just go ahead and make a grapple check.
which is just base strength, right?
Athletics.
Athletics? Oh.
Yeah.
22.
Yeah, you grapple him.
And then to move him in between.
Yeah, make another. Well, I mean, you actually don't need to make another. Theoretic, as long as you move with him, you can move him. Do you have the movement though? Is the question.
Because we can cut through friendly spaces, right?
At difficult terrain.
At difficult terrain, so that's.
Yeah, if you're moving from there to there, you have plenty of movement. Yeah, you can move him out to where are you moving him?
To right there. In
to there.
between,
Yeah.
Yeah. So that way, he is no longer against a wall. I'm going to set my halberd down as a free action, and then bonus action, extend the arm blade and attack with that.
Okay.
Not 20.
Nice. Go ahead and hit the plus button.
Where's the plus button?
Oh, next to the 7. Mouse over the 7.
So 15.
Okay. Very nice. You grab him, pull him outward, and shink, stab him with your blade as it comes out. Very nice. That is the end of your turn. The Revenants now go. And you watch as one going to move out to here.
That's a dope name.
They are going to look onward And you... what's the range on that?
Oh, can I yell out to Oberon, for him to respond on his turn, of how many do you see?
Yeah, sure.
That way, more information if there's more coming.
Yeah. Yeah, you watch as this dwarf runs up, takes in a breath, and starts to scream inches from Oberon's face. As it does, you can watch as like waves of force come out, as just like this dribble of black ichor comes as well. It is going to force him to make a strength saving throw. To which he succeeds.
Man, I'm so glad I chose skill expert and put it to athletics now.
As he is only going to take 2 points of damage. Okay. Neft's turn. Now Neft is going to run out here, come out here as Berjal is working. He's gonna go, we need to secure the area. This is going to take a while, but we've hit one hell of a font. As he is going to use his action to release his his machines. I just have to make sure I don't have to mark anything off. His automatons. What's only a bonus action? Awesome. You can watch as he... Oh, it's per automaton. So I'm just going to say you watch as he bonus actions his 2 automatons out, and they crawl down his hands and start to scurry away from him in this direction. Go ahead.
Scorpions.
Yes, tiny Berjals. If you will. What's that?
Burj minis.
Burj minis. 100%.
Burj small. That's what.
Burj Smalls. Damn it. I was saying it with my mic muted.
Great minds think alike.
Burj Smalls.
No, you had to have the schmur in it.
Schmers. Schmers.
Or schmalls.
Burj Smalls.
You watch as he releases these 2 tiny ones. They should be... They're battered? Why are they battered? The Burshmalls take out and around this pool as they start to head.
He has so many Brushmalls.
Oh, that's one too many. Mm-hmm.
No, you can keep it. I promise, it's fine.
They don't actually have an initiative order. Oh, damn, it's just another Burshmal. Damn it. It didn't do the token correct, but that's fine. Okay. That is
the next major combat with these things.
that is his turn. Grin. What are you doing?
Okay. So I'm gonna do a little Tasha's Caustic Brew on this line here.
No, it keeps doing it. Why do you keep doing that? Oh, that's fine.
But I'm going to cast it at 2nd level.
Are you going to hit a teammate with it this time?
No, it's cutting right in between all the
Again?
teammates.
That's not what I wanted. I wanted
Maybe-
to do
maybe
it
a
this
little
way.
bit of both.
God damn it!
Just a little love tap.
It's not.
Yeah, it goes into the.
It's not orientating the way that I want. I wanted it to be diagonal.
Let's see. Oh, diagonal where?
From where me and Beaks are, down across the Madman and the other enemy right there.
So like here? Now, the Madman is dead, just to be clear. You know that, right?
Oh, he is?
Yes.
My bad.
Do you want to change up what you're doing?
Yeah, I will.
Knowing that fact, as you would.
Yeah. Instead, I'm going to cast Branding Smite.
Okay, hell yeah, let's do it.
So
Come up and beat the shit out of this
I'm
man.
gonna do that. I don't know why it rolls that right now, but sure. And then I will be moving 5, 10, and then I'm going to stand on this dude's body while I fucking swing my short sword.
Hell yeah.
So that is an 18 to hit.
He is flanked, so you do have advantage.
Nat 20.
Let's go. Go
Hell
ahead and
yeah.
boy!
hit the plus button.
We are absolutely dominating right now.
12 points of damage.
Plus the
2d6.
3 from Branding Smite.
Nice.
Oh, you're casting at 3rd, not 2nd?
No, I cast it at 2nd.
So it's 2d6.
Yeah, Branding
rolled.
Smite already rolled.
Yeah, but don't, because it's a crit, isn't it? Also.
Oh yeah, it is also maxed,
12?
so it's gonna add a 12 to that as well.
So 15 plus 12. So 27.
27. You slice the neck of this cultist, and he goes as he drops dead.
Hell yeah. We
Feels
love
good.
that.
And then,
Apparently, Beaks and fucking Grin are out for blood today.
Doesn't matter
You
who's.
may just make 'em
They're
really
out.
hot.
and then
Kill
this
mode
will just
activate.
Fly to right over here.
Okay, 30-foot fly speed, so they take off. It is reduced movement.
Okay, so he goes to right here.
Okay.
And yeah, that is.
Well, I'd
that's-
imagine 5 feet off the ground, so we're gonna take a little bit back. 5-10 feet off the ground. Which are you thinking?
5 feet.
5 feet.
Yeah, he's just doing it to kind of get over.
Yeah, get over everybody.
Stuff.
Get over the burst walls.
Yeah.
Okay, Hoffs, what are you doing? We are yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Stop stepping away.
Chain yourself to the desk. Sorry, go ahead.
Alright, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I assume 6. I can just stand on that corpse there. Oh, now it looks like I'm dead.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not. Actually. Okay. So based off of the shadows, like that the program puts in, I can see.
Yeah.
If it'll let me ping. I can basically see the top of Oberon's thing.
Yeah.
So can I sort of see where Oberon is?
Yeah, you can see the 2 people that are surrounding him too. 2 of
Oh,
more.
I can.
Yes.
Okay, sick. All right. Well, I'm gonna cast a spell I have not gotten a chance to cast so far. I'm going to use a warlock spell slot to upcast sleep at 2nd level. So it's a base 5d8, and when you upcast, you add 2d8 per spell slot level. So I roll 7d8, and then starting with the creature present with the lowest hit points, we subtract the total number of dice from their hit points, and if their hit points reach 0, they're knocked unconscious.
Yeah.
And the dice get applied to the next. Just making sure, because I never use this spell, so I just want to make sure.
Yeah,
we're
it
all
starts
on the
with
same
the
page.
weakest.
Yeah. But 78, and here's hoping you roll a decent number. Yeah, 26.
So where are you casting it? What's the area you're putting it around?
I am centering it on Oberon, who is within 90 feet of me, so he's within range, and then it applies to creatures within a 20-foot radius of him.
Okay.
So 1, 2,
You
3,
put
4.
one of them asleep.
Put one of them asleep? Yeah. I rolled just absolutely terrible. But so it is. Oh well.
Well, I'll give you a little peek beneath the screen. The next one going unconscious was Oberon.
Oh really? Oh
Yeah.
damn! I didn't realize he was actually that low.
He's not that low, but nobody's really lower.
Oh really? All right.
Catch
Well.
my drift.
Well, I guess that's about as well as it could have worked out then. That's one less enemy for him to deal with.
He is almost halved, though, I will say that. Okay, you cast out this swirl of arcane lights, which, as it turns into like a dusting of sort of twinkling, iridescent powder, it sort of drifts away into nothingness as you watch as one of them inhales it and then falls on the ground.
That's something.
Avery, it's your turn.
Me. Most excellent. That's got that. That. Gall gotta go over there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. I'm sorry, I should have measured this before, and that's my bad. Let's do this first. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Didn't my spiritual weapon go down when I passed out?
Yeah.
Okay,
Actually,
well
wait.
then-
Spiritual weapon
Is
is
it down when dead or
not a is spiritual weapon a
It's not
concentration
a
spell?
No, it's not.
What does spiritual weapon say? If it doesn't say goes away when you go unconscious, then no, it would last till the spell is over.
It does not read anything.
It does not say anything about it.
And then yeah, it would last till the spell is over, which is a
Cool,
minute, I believe,
cool.
right?
Yep. It's gonna go
10
more turns.
rounds.
I can't get it over there fast enough. So I'm just gonna... Freaking, where's the stupid... You.
Which is why you know Avery is not the one casting the spells or making the magic. No, legitimately, like that's the reasoning. Is like the spiritual weapon isn't you; it is God's gift.
I'm gonna actually just stay back here for now. No, I'm a liar. I'm gonna go here, where I can just see this guy. And then I will cast a guiding bolt. I don't want it to roll. Hold on. Fucking shit. No, fuck it. It can roll.
If you hit Alt, I believe it'll just share it. Alt click it.
Alt click it. Fuck it. It's doing what it's gonna do.
Yeah. It doesn't.
Yeah,
roll.
it does. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna make a spell attack. +4. Use a nice dice.
Grab it.
18 to hit
18 will
this
hit.
gentleman. Cool, and then I will roll 46 radiant damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. 9 plus 5, 14 radiant damage.
Okay, 14 radiant damage to the close
And
one, and
to-
it's yeah.
Yes. And then whoever attacking him next has advantage on that hit.
Okay. Well then.
And then I will move back one step so that I'm not blocking the path.
You got it.
Just get out of the way.
Oberon
I mean, either way, it's the same.
is gonna...
Mhm.
Oberon is gonna punch. You just watch as one guy screams profusely, like almost deafens him, and then passes out. He then turns to another one who looks similar to the one who was just punched, and is, or no, he's gonna turn around to the one you just. No, he's gonna punch the one above him 4 times. He will use a bonus action. Oh. He has a visual effect that keeps flying off at a different person.
I love that.
So 2 of these are going to hit.
Those are like pretty good damage.
Yep.
At least the 2 that hit were the highest one.
You watch as he, bam, bam, clocks this individual right in the face twice, as 2 blows go for the body. He is going to get 2 attacks in response from that. There are 2 unfortunate, ones. He's going to take 2 points of damage from that.
So damaging.
As they also seem to have spiked armor. That is the end of Oberon's turn, though, as he does shout out, 5 down here! Help! And, it's going to be his turn. Initiate is dead here. This initiate is alive. He is going to run forward here. Go for the mind poison stab at advantage. As Oberon goes down.
Fuck.
32 points of damage. 2 people can crit at this game. You watch as Oberon is surrounded and stabbed by these cultists. One of them slinking up behind, a smile on his face. He is then going to look toward... Perfect. He's gonna look toward Neft and make him make an intelligence check.
Your tip is
Yeah. It's the only one he can see, as everybody else is around the corner. You watch as he stabs him and then reaches out. Come join us in the dark. As Neft goes, I'm good. Light is nice. I like the light. I will stay here. That is the end of the initiate's turn. Samal, over here, looking about, she looks to you, Avery, and goes, are you all right? As they run past you all to here. They are going to action dash. half your proficiency bonus, which is 1, so it does an extra point of damage. You watch as vigorously Samal yells running toward the enemy. She shouts something in Rakeshian, which most of you do speak, as she shouts, Renutet, cleanse! She runs forward, she takes the dash action to get an extra sort of boost. She has the feat charger, so as a bonus action, she can still do an attack or a shove attack. And I think she's gonna do a shove attack in this moment.
Oh, right.
So we're gonna do a strength check. This is going to be athletics. Well, oh, that sucks.
Oh, on my screen it says 19.
That's unfortunate.
It needs to roll a natural 1 here to fail. Nope. You watch as she stops suddenly as she strikes this enemy, and oh wait, this is nobody else has attacked them, right?
Correct. That's the first attack. So it's at advantage, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But yes, but yes, if it's the top one, the red.
Ooh, make it up. Let's go.
You watch as she charges into this madman, who then flies into the Revenant, and the Revenant falls into this crevice filled with dark ichor, and falls in prone and stuck. That is Samal's turn. And yeah, we will go on to the Madmen now, who is going to, as Samal runs in and shoves him, is going to turn and attack Samal.
There's so many crits in this combat this time.
Yeah, there are. The other Madman is going to move and go for flanking as well, so...
Just out of range.
That was weird.
Was that 2 crits?
No, because one of those is from the other guy. I don't know what the fuck happened there.
Does it just keep clicking out another one? Am I crazy? What did happen there?
I don't.
Oh, I rolled. So no, I'm sorry. I rolled advantage. Yeah, it is 2 crits. I was clicking the advantage because one moved into range. Wait, why are there? Wait, no. Why are there? Like, is everybody else seeing like?
I see like 3 hand axe things and then the spiked armor.
Yeah, so there's
Which
3
is
hand
from-
axe. Okay, well, no, one is the 10 and one is the crit. So, Samal takes 20. Yeah, the crit is 12, 22 points of damage from the first round of hand axe attacks. Then the other one moves in with flanking as well. It is going to, however, it is not going to attack. It is instead going to grapple Samal. at advantage as it surrounds her. And Samal has to make a strength save to avoid. She is grappled and is going to take the D4 piercing damage. D4 plus 4. So she's going to take 7 points of damage as she is hugged by this spiked combatant. Samal, quickly charging in to the fight, is then surrounded as well, heading to Oberon's aid rather immediately. That is the madman's turn now, and Ignacio, it is yours.
Do you want to get rid of the aura things that we don't forget?
Yeah, true.
Well, I don't really have to move, do I? 120 feet? Or does this not constitute a clear line of sight?
With your allies in your way, it's going to be difficult, so you just take a step forward. You're good. Oh, well, yeah. Which one are you attacking? The close one or the far one? The one further back? Samal's all... it's gonna have partial cover from the one in front of it, no matter what. Samal's not really the trouble, but the one in front of it is.
Then let's switch the hex to the one that's...
You can only do that when it's dead.
Oh, yeah,
I'm not
that's right.
mistaken.
So,
Yeah.
Then just attacking the one that's to the left then.
Okay.
'Cause that's the easiest to attack at the moment. Unless if I have another spell that would work. Not really. Okay. So yeah, just 2 archer spells. First one is...
That'll hit.
Let's say for 8 on that.
For 8.
Yep. And then next one for 7.
Nice.
So a total of 15 damage.
Nice. Very nice. Good. Okay.
Oh, wait, I forgot about this. Or does it already do it? No, they already have a type gun. Never mind.
The
It's fine.
agonizing blast. Yeah.
Yeah, no, they had it. It was uploaded into the effects.
They're just rolling pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie, on the damage. Bastion, it's your turn. Unless there's anything as bonus action Ignacio would do.
No, not really. Not that I can think of. Last spells. Okay, I'm gonna leave my halberd here. And then bonus action. I can get up to this bloodstain, right?
Yeah.
Easily. I hate when I already hold control and not just let go of it in my right space. Bonus action, remove my sword. So that way I can use my hand. And then I will throw one of my javelins
Very nice.
for a 15 to hit.
That is not gonna hit.
Not quite.
Just barely.
Damn. It's those. And then I'll just yell out, we need healers over here. Samal is injured and Oberon's down.
Okay.
And then, yeah, that's it. That's all I can do.
You got it. Well, one Revenant is asleep, and there's nothing he can do about that.
One Revenant is prone the oil.
Yeah. He's gonna make an athletics check to get out.
I was honestly thinking about that for one of the other ones, but I was like, we shouldn't throw crazed people into the thing that makes them crazed.
You watch as he splashes around trying to vigorously get out, and as he pulls himself out and over, it is going to it's going to take his full movement to get out to there. Yeah, to which it's just going to attack You watch as it pulls out a drill. Oh, that's not good. You don't want that, do you?
Fuck.
Samal is having a bad day, guys.
What is that? That's like 3 attacks in a row that crit.
Jesus Christ.
Let me just double check, make sure she has nothing that would save her fucking life here. I'm
coming, okay?
Okay, Toad.
I'm coming!
No, I just want to make a mushroom folk that's just Toad.
He's Clark.
But he's actually bald and wears a mushroom cap helmet.
Yeah.
I love him.
The old man can't create spores anymore, so he lost the cap. Or he has like a mushroom folk form of alopecia.
It's so specific.
Yeah, no, she is down for the count, folks. She drops hard by 1 hit point.
Fuck.
There goes our second cleric.
I'm on the way!
And the Burge Smalls go. They don't actually go now. I just wanted to put them on the initiative tracker for the fun of it.
I want to say
Neft.
Bushmalls 500 times.
It's so hard to say.
Neft.
Bushmalls.
Neft is the one controlling the Burge Smalls. And as
Here, right down, I use one of these javelins, so I remember to pick it up.
he is going to what does he got in his spell book? Anything that will help here? He sure does. As one of the Bursch Smalls go running forward to Samal, he is going to instruct it to dash to Samal, as he himself is going to use his action to be an arcane conduit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes!
Can cast touch spells.
Hell yeah. That was cool.
Touching me.
It's so really cool.
Touching Bushmall.
The Bursch Small is going to cast a level 2 cure wounds.
Yay!
I said is going to cast a level 2 cure wounds. Don't disobey me, Bursch Small.
Wow.
It's just Bushmall. Be nice to Bushmall.
That does suck, don't it? 9 plus 4. You watch as the scorpion crawls up Samal's chest and injects something with its tail into her chest as she suddenly wakes up once more.
Is it just like an epi shot? Like.
Yep. I want to be clear,
healing.
he is technically a mechanist as his subclass, but he is narratively an alchemist by trade.
Got it. So it's just
Most of his spell casting is through like concoctions he makes. These
That's
just help him disperse them.
That's cute.
I'm gonna look at him now.
Yeah, so that is the unfortunate full action. And yeah, that's his full turn. Grin and Hoffs is on deck here.
All right, so I'm gonna go. Sorry, let me actually do this in order so it makes sense. I am using Expeditious Retreat. So that way I can dash as a bonus action.
Very nice.
Which it allows me to also do it this turn.
This turn, yeah. Great spell.
So
One of my
it
favorites.
takes 45 feet for me to get over here. And then I will be using my short sword along with that wonderful little blessing that I got. So let me add a D4.
Oh, I forgot to add that. That's my attack roll.
So that's a 19 to hit.
You do have flanking as she is awake once more.
Oh, so let me just roll that advantage real quick. Nope, it's still a 19 to hit.
19 will hit though.
Dealing 5 damage.
Very nice. You watch as this little angry owlin goes hurrying forward with great speed and stabs while they slide on the ground. Anything else?
From me, no. However, Beaks will be coming right over here above him.
Okay.
And because I did not use a bonus action to give him a command, he will not be doing any attacks.
Very nice. Hoffs, it is you, sir.
Hoffs, speak to us.
Hoffs, disconnect, reconnect.
Hoffs, you might need to disconnect and
us.
reconnect.
I thought you were ignoring.
Fallen asleep. I heard yawns earlier.
No, that would be yawning. I'm constantly yawning.
He's awake. Let me try and call them over Discord on my phone.
It is late for the misery tonight.
Yeah, it's midnight for them.
Shouldn't take that much longer. It's only 4 people.
All right. Hoffs is going to Beaks. I feel comfortable only using pact magic. But I don't even know if that's true. Like, it's such a toss-up, you know?
I do have a question. That bless, would it have added the D4 to the javelin throw? Because I forgot to add that if it did.
It would have, yes.
Just to see if it does hit.
What was the javelin throw?
It was 15 plus 4, so 19 again.
A 19 would have hit, yes.
7 damage is added to him.
Forgot, bless doesn't actually go away immediately.
Let's see. Because I know Hoffs, and I have a really good spell for this instance.
But being the DM controlling, you don't want to use spell slots.
Yeah, I'm very hesitant about using spell slots.
You can always Eldritch Blast.
I can always Eldritch Blast. This is true. Hoffs will step here. And Eldritch Blast twice. Why not?
Solid.
Definitely snoring.
9 points of damage. That'll be Hoffs' turn. I think Hoffs is more of a Mind Sliver user, though, than Eldritch Blast, to be honest.
Same.
He's a sliver.
He's a sliverin'.
Okay. I'll be right back. Yeah, we're gonna. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I really hope that this madman attacks me. and not the defender.
And you don't want you don't want Beaks to break again?
Well, no, it's not that. It's because so if I don't give Beaks a command, he can either take the dodge action
yeah.
or he can use his reaction, which is deflect attack.
Is that only whenever you don't give a command? You can't just use that reaction at all time?
Well, he can use the reaction if I don't give him a command.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
And
you
if I
have to
give him a
refrain from
command? Well, I mean, he can do the reaction whenever, but...
Got it. But you still want him to attack you so that we can split it 50-50?
Yeah. Well, instead that he splits it 50-50, he gives disadvantage.
Different pets, different rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my pet class splits the damage 50-50. It'll take the greater half of the damage.
Yeah, the Steel Defender just imposes disadvantage.
Also, I was just reading this Mechanist, because like I'm always looking for new artificers to play, because I really like them. They're fun, and you can have a lot of fun with describing your spells and such. And Arcane Conduit has a really cool feature to it, which I don't know. Chris, did you do the second half of Arcane Conduit when doing that Cure Wounds, if he has it? Which is the extra D8 when doing damage or healing.
Oh, that's healing too? I missed that.
I didn't want to like metagame in the moment, but like I think I've told you that Artificer is my favorite class.
Yes.
So always looking at new things, and Laser Llama shit is great.
Yeah, I showed you there.
Yeah, so I was like, ooh, wait, actually, that's kind of dope. And then you said Arcane Conduit, I was like, what's that? They got some really cool shit, though.
I missed the healing even. That makes this class way fucking better. Holy shit.
Right?
I honestly was just like, I'm going to make him a very, like, healer-based version of this, but I didn't even notice it counted for healing, too. That's actually fucking awesome.
Yeah. And, like, just the automaton models, like, I think that's really cool to work with.
Yeah. So, sorry about that. I need to step away for a moment. Sorry. So yeah, Hoffs did the Eldritch Blast. Top of the turn order, it goes to Avery.
It goes to me. What? That's one. Can I? Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my.
Remember, moving through friendly spaces is
5.
Filtering.
Yes. 6. Yes. And then I will cast Spirit Guardians.
Hell yeah. Great spell. Haven't seen it in a while.
It's on me, isn't it? Or
Spirit Guardians? No. Yes? Share it.
Yes, I
I'll
did
click
share
it.
it.
You did? No,
I
you
put it
didn't.
in the thing. No, I didn't. Shoot.
You did not, you liar.
It's having me.
You filthy liar.
I did lie. It's making
you
me
can
place
always-
something. I'm gonna
you
just
can
put it
Yeah,
on me.
yeah, because you can place it. You can place it. 2-foot radius. Yeah, around you. So yeah, just place it on you.
Whoa,
Oh, it's so beautiful.
that's a lot.
Oh my god.
That is also a lot. I don't think all of that art is necessary.
So the extra template isn't necessary because it does activate one around you, which is
Cool, cool. Let's just keep
That's
that
better.
one. Yeah, I like
one's
that one
perfect.
only. Yes. Cool. So that happens, and then
when they start the turn. So we'll run that when they
yes.
start the turn.
And then as a bonus action, I will also throw a level 2 healing word.
Two level spells.
You have to choose
Second.
to either heal or do Spirit Guardian.
Yeah, you can't
Oh.
cast 2 leveled spells on the same turn.
Yes, you are right. I will just. I told the dead on the guy diagonal to.
On the madman.
on the madman. Here, it'll take that. It's fine.
An absolute mad lad.
An absolute mad lad.
12, not
The guy right next to you, just to be clear. Or the
Yeah.
guy below you.
Yes.
Which? You just said yes.
The one next to Shamal to the left.
Between Small and
Samal.
Hoff.
Small
Yeah.
and Grin.
Yeah, Grin.
Yes.
And Hoffs.
And it'd be D12s.
It
as well,
succeeds.
pointed out because they are injured.
It succeeds.
19.
It succeeds. 16, right? It succeeds. Yeah.
It was 19 and then with not at all.
No damage.
Yeah. That sucks.
It happens.
Now
that's it.
Oberon's turn. See if he does death saves.
Actually, I can't have done Toll the Dead because it's an action.
Correct.
On 4. And then I'll just move my spiritual weapon. And then that's it.
Okay. Oberon, death save. Let's do it to it, folks. What say ye?
Yeah. Yikes.
Ugh.
Not a good start.
Dwarven cult initiates now. This one's gonna step forward to Samal, prone on the ground, and is gonna be a dick.
I believe it needs to first. Because
Yes,
it stepped
it
into
does
the
that too.
area.
Wisdom saving throw. Right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. DC 15.
Mm-hmm.
Meets.
Wow.
It still takes half damage. Yeah.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll
Yeah.
3d8.
My bad, but
3d8 and then half. Or whatever that is.
Ooh, that's nice.
it's really
9
bad.
damage.
Imagine that kills it.
I'd love.
It's unharmed. This is the first damage it's gotten.
It could have 9 hit points.
Small then gets stabbed for 12, and is gonna, it is then gonna sort of take the swipe from Samal. As it moves here. Oh, God damn. Yeah, and it's gonna make it's gonna make you to make an intelligence save. Hoffs. Or not Hoffs, I'm sorry, Grin. I don't know why I keep doing that.
Intelligence save?
Yes.
No problem. Nat 20.
Let's go.
It gets scared.
Samal even smacks it as it's leaving. You watch as Samal's mace glows with the divine light. And turn. Samal is then going to stand up Um. Wait, that's the other thing. Yeah, Small's gonna stand up and it's gonna healing word herself again. Or no, she's gonna have to healing word Oberon. Does she have, wait, how many channel divinities does she have? She can do it again. She's gonna do it again.
3.
She's gonna do it again.
Fuck yeah. We love channel divinity on this house.
Right, they didn't. Yeah, involuntary aid. Wait, can they only use it once a day or something?
Are they cleric based?
It's in a channel. No, it should be any number of channel. Okay, yeah, there it is. Okay. So we are going to do the one that is standing between you all. As an action, it needs to make a wisdom save. Going to take 24 points of damage. It fails. And Oberon gets returned for 24 points of health.
That's a fucking dope divinity. In terms of healer.
Yeah, to be fair, most channel divinities should be dope. If you have an undope channel divinity, you're fucked.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. I'm great.
What channel? What's knowledge? Doesn't it give you like a fucking skill of your choice in the
But
moment?
it gives me a skill by choice where I want for like 10 minutes or an hour.
Yeah,
something like
that's pretty. Like honestly, that's pretty
dope. It's
fucking
pretty dope.
good.
I also get to read people's brains.
Yeah, read thoughts. Exactly. Like that's what I was gonna say. I'm like, what's the sick? Isn't it awesome? Read thoughts. Yeah, definitely. Read thoughts is definitely awesome though. Yeah, she is still gonna do the healing word.
On like a medic character, like Mercy Cleric is fucking dope. Apparently, I never looked at it.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Twilight Cleric is dope.
Twilight Cleric is pretty fucking strong. There's no
Yeah.
denying that.
It was a meta for a long time.
Samal heals themselves
Sure
once
about
more. That is their whole turn, though. As the madmen now go. Yeah, they're just gonna fucking take Samal out after that. Who are we kidding?
They whiz save?
Yeah, they are gonna whiz save first.
When the madman by me takes a stab at Samal, he's gonna get disadvantage from Beaks.
Nice.
Both of them fail.
Both of them fail. Go ahead and roll a damage for me.
One takes.
It's just gonna be the same damage.
13 for both then.
Okay. 13 for both. Nice.
Golden.
You watch as scratches cut their body as they attack Samal.
I love the little sprites.
Samal is currently grappled by one, so she automatically takes a d4 of damage. As the other, as they're going to reach into attack, that one is gonna. This is the far one first, just to be clear. Yeah, sorry. The first one is gonna hit Samal. The second one is gonna hit Samal. As she goes down.
Wow. Wow, we're just yo-yoing some rapid death right now. Every big combat we have is just one character gets yo-yoed.
They are then going to turn to Oberon and do the spiked armor attack on Oberon. That's gonna miss. This cultist is then going to turn to you, Grin, and you can disadvantage this attack if you'd like to. Or actually, no, this is gonna go to one to you, Grin, and then one to Avery.
The one on me will definitely be disadvantaged.
Okay. Does that still hit?
That still hits like a truck.
Okay. The second one is coming in at you, Avery.
For 6, you say?
5 to Grin, 6 to Avery. I need a concentration save from Avery.
Yes. How does that work again?
Constitution.
Yeah, just con.
It's Constitution. You have to have at least a 10.
It is a save, so if you have the proficiency, it counts.
I do.
I think that's what
9 plus 7 is 16.
Wait, you have con proficiency?
No, that's wisdom. Just came on
Oh,
liar.
yeah.
9, 11.
11 still succeeds.
Minimum 10 DC.
And then the spiked armor, though, is also going to come in at you. 11?
No.
Nice.
Not anymore.
Very nice. Okay, that's their full ass turn. Ignacio.
Yeah, there's no one visible really because we're all grouped up. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, we're all making a wall.
Can I through Burchal's legs here?
They could probably climb on Burjal in some way to get advantage or to get like height. And I need an athletics or acrobatics check.
Ooh, athletics is definitely not the thing for them. Yeah, I guess attempt acrobatics, like on the ground side, not the oil side of it.
We'll see.
If possible, but 13.
Yeah, they can get up, clamber up using their movement. They can get like a vantage point over everybody.
Awesome.
Hanging off one of the legs by the plating.
Can I attack the one that's above Oberon now, or does it still have cover?
Yeah, yeah, you can hit it.
So we're gonna focus that one. Do Eldritch Blast.
Here, real quick. As Ignacio, select Ignacio, and then hit T.
Oh, yeah.
I want to see if it does the animation too. Hit like Control T on. Oh, not Control T. I'm sorry. Don't hit Control T.
Yeah, I can't actually select Ignacio
T.
for some reason.
Should be able to.
Oh, the token might be
Oh,
locked.
yeah, it's because
Yeah,
it's
token's
over top.
locked, but the shoot's not. There we go.
Yeah, it was just because it was over top the Burjal.
Okay.
And then
And then-
hit T on the one you're gonna target, and it should put arrows around them. Yeah, perfect.
Oh yeah. Okay. So back up here. Right there. Right. So there's that. Then they get the D6 of product, and then the 3. So that's what? That's 18 damage.
18 damage on the first one. Nice.
I don't play casters at all.
And then the second one. There it is. It did the thing. But it misses.
Yeah. Hey, that's one miss out of
Yeah.
so many Eldritch Blasts. I can only be so happy.
Very nice. And you got a
Uh,
vantage point you can stay on too.
True. So that will be it for Ignacio. And then it goes to Bastion. Which...
Okay.
I guess the only one... Does a spiritual weapon take the full space?
No.
No, I can actually be in that space.
Yeah.
Shared space.
You can end your turn in there, I will say, but you.
Okay, cool. Then bonus action, longsword arm blade back out for it. Let me attack once for a 20 to hit for 13 damage.
That'll hit. 13 damage. This is to the one on The bottom there?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Wow, my sheet just really fucked up for a second. And then we attack again with it. 14 to hit.
14 will hit.
It does it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, just barely. On these ones. These ones don't have the spiked armor. Yeah.
Got it. And then I would like to add my distracting strike to it.
Hell yeah. He's dead, though. I will say you don't have to
dead,
use
okay.
the distracting strike, as you know he's dead.
Never mind. Delete that. And then I will use my movement to get to here.
As you're running past, you push this cultist against the wall and slash him twice across the chest as you push past him. As he drops dead to the ground.
Yeah.
Thank you, baby. I love you.
Actually, yeah, here's fine.
Okay.
Is there a way that I could like change places with small, but then that moves attack opportunity? The action economy for it right now.
Okay.
Yep, that's it.
That is your turn. This revenant you watch is gonna
Rev up.
rev up. And then scream a sonic boom. Which I need strength saves from you, Oberon, and Samal.
Well, since small immediately failed.
Yeah.
Strength save for it. No.
You watch as her body is blasted against this wall suddenly. With a sonic scream.
Small little 17. Hey,
Sometimes.
but that did do what I wanted to do, which was get Small out of danger. Being surrounded.
Guess.
You had to
Wait.
look at the bright side of things.
Would that have also affected Burst Small?
Yeah, does that affect the burst small?
It would have, thank you. Yes. This is actually a great question. What is the Burst Small's strength score?
Damn it.
Its ability scores are 10. Thank you. That answered my question. Hey, this guy, he did it. You do take half upon a fail, though.
It's adorable. First I took 3. No, 2.
Yeah.
Man, I'm coming out of this fight so far only losing 3 HP. I feel like good for once as a melee fighter.
Burst Small's turn. Succeeds. Gonna take 2 points of damage. I'm pretty sure the automaton has way more health than that. Officer level plus your intelligence modifier. Yeah. 15 hit points on the Burst Small.
That's a pretty decent amount of hit points for.
It makes do. The Burst Small is then going to invoke an opportunity of attack. Should it choose to take it, as it skitters out from the feet of all 3 of these. I will call. No, wait, they can disengage. There's no reason they can't disengage and move. Disengage, move. And then Arcane Conduit.
Don't get the extra D8.
I will not. Yes, let's go. And we're going to pump an extra cure wounds into this, a 3rd level. No, we're going to go 2nd again.
Still love to see it.
You've just been rolling like shit. I'm not going to risk it. 14 points of healing plus an additional 8, 22. As Samal gets up and goes, I'm getting tired of this. As she sits up.
Bastion just says, stay behind me. Like, putting their hand up in front.
Okay. Grin, it is your turn.
Alrighty. I will, yeah, I'm just gonna do a nice little short sword attack on the Madman. 11 to hit. I'm assuming that misses.
It does.
All right. And we're gonna go to Beaks. I'm going to tell him to attack the Madman as well. Oh wait, hold on. I have advantage, don't I?
No, no longer flanking. Oh wait, no, it is still
Yeah,
flanked.
it is still flanked. Yeah, you have advantage.
Also, don't forget you have extra attack at 5th level.
Do I actually?
You do.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Battle
So the
Master.
first one was actually a 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
So that's 7 damage.
Hell yeah.
And then for the second one,
For fish.
21 for 9 damage.
For 16 damage.
And now it will go to Beaks, who will use Force Empowered Rend.
Hell yeah.
With 20 to hit for 8 damage.
Okay. So,
yeah.
Nice, very nice. So 16 points followed. The Rend was also the same one?
Yeah.
Nice, very nice. 24 points of damage. Hell yeah. You start slashing into this enemy, yelling in your tiny, like, owlin voice as you do. Just cutting away at this man's back. You do take, that's actually a great point. I haven't been doing this. 7 points of piercing damage as you cut the madman. Beaks also takes piercing damage too. 1. And yeah, nicely done.
All right.
Oh, shh.
Are you about to
Yeah.
say some all dead?
No, I was trying to think. Yeah. Hoffs. Or Grin. Is that it? Yeah, I believe so. Hoffs is going to. I don't know if they're going to Eldritch Blast this time. Maybe. As he looks about, I think Hoffs is going to Mind Sliver one of them. This one here. It fails. It's going to take 8 points of psychic damage.
Yeah, unnatural 1.
As its mind is befuddled momentarily. Avery. You can see it's like tussling with its, like, these lights around its head currently.
It's still just those. Oh, they're all near death.
Not asleep.
Yeah. She's up. It's fine. Everyone's fine. It's fine. The cat goes.
Meow.
Cat goes meow. It can stand on a dead body. It's fine. It'll attack this guy in front of between all of us. Yeah.
Oh.
11 to hit.
It has advantage, doesn't it?
Is it advantage?
This one? Which one?
The one above me. In between the group.
Yes, your spiritual weapon will still have advantage since it is
Okay.
flanked. Your spiritual
Still 11.
weapon.
I rolled.
Your spiritual weapon cannot give advantage, but it can benefit from advantage.
Yeah.
It's still 11. I rolled worse.
Got it. Oberon up. I'm sorry.
I could still.
Of
do
course,
an
that was just your bonus
action.
action. I'm so sorry. No, that's sorry.
It's okay. I'll send level 2 healing word to Shamal. Small. 2d4.
Okay. Go for
Plus
it.
4. 7.
Not the worst.
7 more than she had before.
This is truth.
Granted, half of that was just your modifier. So you rolled
I rolled 3, and my modifier's 4.
You had a potential for 12.
Yeah, well.
You got it. Sorry, do you need it? What did you roll?
7.
7. Yeah, that's not gonna do shit.
It's not the best. It's not the best.
Wait, 7 to attack, or was that your
To heal small.
To heal.
Oh, to heal. Oh, it's healing word.
That's 7 points
Yeah.
of healing small.
You gotta share spells, man.
I'm gonna go fix all this shit. So I
Mhm.
will.
You just can you can just alt click it and it'll just share it. It also is like a quick way of marking off your character sheet. That's why I say it.
Okay.
It's just like good tracking, to also be like, what did I cast last round? Oberon stands up and is going to punch.
I think that was one of your punches.
We'll see. Nice. 3 of those are going to hit.
17 damage.
Actually 20, as he has a +1 up.
So it's in that. Oh yeah. That's the right number. Brain's failing. And then he takes 3d4.
Yes.
Ooh, 1, 2, 3.
He deals 20 and takes 6 back in return. Worth.
I agree with that statement.
He could disengage, but he's your tank. So he will stand firm as he gets back up.
Metagame roles that we have. Use your tank.
I mean, it's still pretty on key to exactly how he's played this entire time, running in head first.
I just thought it was funny just like saying it directly.
Yeah.
Instead of skirting around.
He just kind of like stands up, bloodied and beaten, and just kind of pants there for a moment. All the initiates seem to be down for the count as Samal stands up, stepping forth once more as well. She is looking pretty rough. She's gonna stand up walk forward as she strikes. And she is going to mace.
When to?
Advantage mace. Okay, that will do 7 points of bludgeoning damage as she strikes this man in the back of the dome. And following it up with another healing word. This one will be just a level 1 on Oberon.
Ooh, nice. Max healing.
Finally.
Damn it. Oberon dealing 2 damage to small.
No. Hitting that person with the mace did 2 damage to small.
I know.
Yeah.
It's just funny. You healed me. Fuck you.
You can see small mace glow once more as they strike this enemy, as they have divine strikes of mercy.
Shit. She high level.
She just got this one.
Higher level than us.
Oh yeah, if Samal didn't give you that notion. It's gonna do an extra 4. Damn it. They could have really... It would have been great if they died. The madmen now go, though. Unfortunately. And guess who they're gonna attack? Oberon. Or, I'm sorry, not Oberon. I don't know why I would... No, not,
shoot. Hold
not,
on. Sorry.
not Oberon is small. Grin is getting attacked.
They need their damage first.
Oh, true.
Yeah, they do.
Very true.
Sorry. Just remembered.
This guy's not even going to get an attack. He's dead. I guarantee it.
Yeah, 16.
Yeah, that one's wisdom save is... Oh, well, he's
That
dead.
one. The
Hello,
nice one's high.
A nice 0.
So 19, he's going to take
16.
half... 16. Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
8
I just
damage
don't
to that
wanna-
one. This one is dead.
I'm just curious, what
Plus
does
dead.
Avery's spirit guardians look like?
They're just little spectral kitties. Like my other weapon. It's just little, and they're all just like prancing around, doing cat things.
Slashing people
One's
in the
probably
face.
licking its actually people in the face when they get too close. Probably one's licking its crotch in the like I don't know. Just cats doing cat things.
Okay. That madman drops dead, but the other one is going to get some attacks off here.
But no longer flanking whoever he is hitting.
Yeah. 6 damage to Oberon. Followed by 2 more attacks. For another 7. Ignacio and Bastion.
Well, Ignacio's turn. 10th first, same as the first.
If you put them
Eldritch
up
Blast.
15 feet, it should.
Oh, yeah.
I love the little trail of smoke that just hard to see after it, but it's there. Would you roll 13 to hit on which one? The one targeted.
Madman.
That misses.
So let me do it again.
That one hits.
Cool. So plus a d6.
You
And then plus-
blast him ragdoll into the muck below as he begins to drift below.
Oh, not that one.
Where's the Madman?
Oh.
Madman. That's the one that's hexed.
Oh, I see which one's targeted. That's my target. It's on him. Got
Yeah.
it.
So that's a total of 13, 16.
16?
Yep. 8 force, 5 necrotics,
Okay.
3 fire.
That one is struck with a violet light coming from the lighter.
And then that's the end of their turn. Bastion's turn. Step forward, stab this one that's right here to my top right with sword.
The Revenant.
For 7 damage.
That will hit.
And then I will add in my d8 for my superiority.
This is the
die.
small one, or the one that upper right. Yeah, he is
Yeah,
dead after
correct.
the 7.
But that's great. This is doing good. Step down, attack this one that's near death with the other attack I have. Cleanup shot, possibly? Nope.
Nope.
Damn. Yeah. Wait, actually, you know what? Fuck it. Action surge. I'm tired of this fight. I want to go to bed.
I'm with you.
So, 2 more swings towards him. Does a 7 points kill him?
It does not.
Oh, cool. Okay, so we just...
Good, it was worth it. 9 will kill him.
Great.
full usefulness.
Cool.
As you kind of step forward and just, I'm tired of you. You cut him down and he drops in a bloody heap on the ground. He tries to yell something out before you finish him off, and as you hear, he drops into a puddle of his own blood and this black ink.
Definitely not abyssal speech, correct?
It was actually abyssal.
I speak abyssal. So
Yes,
I
you
could
do.
actually- there we go.
He shouts,
I thought undercommon because Draugr, but kind of thought.
no, you would think. But they shout in abyssal, it seems. And as they shout, he is in the midst of, ready yourselves!
Oh,
As he dies.
great.
There's more coming. And like Bastion will just turn, having his shield already ready, like just already waiting to prepare.
You hold out your shield, and Neft goes, Samal, are you all right? Samal! Samal goes, I'm fine, thank you. As she, cleans off the blood on her body. They likely make this place their home. If they're not infested deeper, well, we'll have to make our way that way anyway. Burjal will finish up here soon. And you can see Burjal is just, through the 2 claws are just... And now
Just a big slurp.
tendril just slurping up this thick liquid.
It's good soup.
It is good soup. But we'll pick up there next week as we'll end the session here at the end of the fight.
From the cave.
What's that?
This is not enough. We have to go further down the cave.
Neft looks to you. Neft goes, ideally we get everything that's here. I would ideally see if we can clear it out.
That's fine. But we should be ready to turn back at any point. If that's possible.
Good idea. You can see it does kind of climb upward into this cave. So this is like running downward toward you guys. There's probably a larger source up there.
Oh yeah.
I
But
mean,
that also means probably a large civilization up there.
yeah,
hold
wouldn't
them.
we want to hold if we're to just take them as they come anyway?
Well, I was thinking we could possibly cause a small cave-in to
Possibly.
block this entrance to take a to take.
I mean,
a rest.
one cave-in, because an entire cave-in. Let me see if Molders is ritual.
I don't believe so.
I don't believe so either.
No.
No, that's melt into stone. That's different entirely.
We're going to end the session on that note. So we'll pick up here next week. But until then, good night.